Today, I'm going to break down the exact mechanics of a tool I see used so often, which is that of a target date fund. We're going to cover the three things that I go over first when checking through a client's target date fund options. How does the glide path work? Is the fund a to-retirement or through-retirement fund? And what are the fees and costs associated beyond the headline numbers? And my goal here is to give you the tools so you can make an educated decision when it comes to your savings plan. Now, one of the main reasons that I find that this is an important topic to talk about is because if you have an employer savings plan and you have not chosen to make your contributions allocated to the way that you want, they more than likely have been defaulted into one of these target date funds. And with these workplace retirement accounts being one of the main sources for folks to build towards their future, I think it's imperative to fully understand what you might own. On the surface, you might have read a description where it states that some of these funds move from growth-oriented or more aggressive to conservative and more fixed income oriented over time as you near retirement. Somewhat of an all-in-one design, where by picking one fund, you've now delegated the work that comes with diversification, rebalancing, and adjusting risk over time. Instead of having to juggle multiple funds and your allocation and adjusting to how markets might gyrate over time, you essentially pick the fund that has the date closest to your retirement date and let the fund do the rest. But the fact of the matter is, having a real understanding of what's going on underneath the hood could have a significant impact on your outcome. The date in the name reflects your intended retirement year, and the fund manager then determines how the mix of investment options are allocated over time. For example, a 2060 fund might have a more aggressive allocation towards stocks as we currently sit here today, but as that date approaches, they might make a shift more into bonds or cash. But not all of these funds work the same, despite the fact that there might be multiple different fund families with the same target date in the name. Each provider chooses their own balance of underlying holdings. So although you could have two funds with the exact same date, you could have two very different outcomes.